Dear banker friends, everyone knows that passing CIB is very difficult and only one can pass who has command over the concepts and a strong base of subject matter. Hence, in this video, we try to ease the difficulty of paper 2 bank financial management. Let's begin with chapter number 1. Module A International Banking, chapter number 1 Foreign Exchange. What is a foreign exchange market? The foreign exchange market is a decentralized worldwide market. The participants in the foreign exchange market include central banks, commercial banks, brokers, etc. The central banks monitor market movements and sentiments and intervene according to government policy. The function of buying and selling of foreign currencies in India is performed by authorized dealers or money changers appointed by the Reserve Bank of India. The foreign exchange department of the major banks are linked across the world on a 24-hour basis. Major commercial centers are in London, Amsterdam, Frankfurt, Milan, Paris, New York, Toronto, Bahrain, Tokyo, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Functions of a foreign exchange market. Purchasing power is transferred across different countries, which will enhance the feasibility of international trade and overseas investments. The foreign exchange market acts as a central focal point wherein prices of various currencies are discovered. It enables the investors to hedge or minimize their risks. It also enables the traders to arbitrage any inequalities. It provides an investment or trading avenue to entities who are willing to expose themselves to this risk. Foreign currency and foreign exchange. In the context of India, any currency other than Indian rupees is foreign currency. Foreign exchange includes currency, drafts, bills, letter of credits, and traveler checks, which are denominated and ultimately payable in foreign currency. What is exchange rate? The rate of conversion is the exchange rate. In other words, an exchange rate is the price of one country's currency expressed in terms of the currency of another country. Example, a rate of 70 rupees per US dollar implies that 1 US dollar costs 70 rupees. We have two rules for exchange rates. Rule number 1 is in an exchange rate, two currencies are involved. Rule number 2, in any transaction involving foreign currency, you are selling one currency and buying another. Concept of direct quote and indirect quote. A quotation is said to be direct quote in which there is number of home currency for one unit of foreign currency, whereas a quotation is said to be indirect quote in which there is number of foreign currency for one unit of home currency. Concept of cash, term, spot rate and forward rate. The settlement that takes place on same date of transaction is known as cash or today transaction or ready. Term transaction. The settlement that takes place on one working day after the date of transaction. Spot transaction or spot rate. The settlement that takes place on 2 working days after the date of transaction. forward transaction or forward rate. The settlement that takes place after the spot date. Appreciation and depreciation of currency. Appreciation. A currency is said to have appreciated if it is able to purchase more of the other currency. For example, if $1 is equal to 70 rupees and it changes to $1 is equal to 72 rupees, then dollar is said to have appreciated. Depreciation. A currency is said to have depreciation if it is able to purchase less of the other currency. For instance, if $1 is equal to 72 rupees and it changes to $1 is equal to 70 rupees, then dollar is said to have depreciated and rupee appreciated. Premium and discount of currency. Premium. A currency is said to be at a premium if it is more expensive in the forward than in the spot. Discount. A currency is said to be at a discount when it is quoting higher in the spot and cheaper in the forward. Arbitrage. Arbitrage means buying in one market and selling in another to take advantage of price differential. Geographical arbitrage. Buying currency in say London market and selling it in say Tokyo. Triangular arbitrage or 3-point arbitrage. It involves 3 currencies and 3 markets. Arbitrage in forward markets. If the spot rate plus interest is greater or less than the forward rate, there exists an arbitrage potential. What is purchasing power parity theory? PPPT is based on the concept of law of one price. PPPT is based on the fact that price of a commodity in 2 different markets will always be same. If price of a commodity in 2 different markets are not same, there will be an arbitrage opportunity exists in the market. What is interest rate parity theory? IRPT states that exchange rate between currencies are directly affected by their interest rate. What is forward contract? Transaction exposures arises when a firm has a known amount of foreign currency payable or receivable, but home currency equivalent of which is unknown. What is hedging? Hedging is defined as an activity converted uncertainty into certainty. The simplest hedging strategy is hedging through forward contract. Foreign exchange risk. There are several types of risk that an investor should consider and pay careful attention to. Some types of risk are as follows. Financial risk. It is the potential loss or danger due to the uncertainty in movement of foreign exchange rates, interest rates, credit quality, liquidity position, investment price, commodity price or equity price, as well as the unpredictability of sales price, growth and financing capabilities. Business risk. This risk, also known as investment risk, may materialize because of forecasting errors made in market acceptance of products, future technological changes, and changes in costs related to projects. Credit or default risk. This type of risk is of particular concern to investors who hold bonds within their portfolio. Country risk. This refers to the risk that a country would not be able to honor its financial commitments. When a country defaults, it can harm the performance of all other financial instruments in that country as well as other countries it has relations with. Interest rate risk. It refers to the change in the interest rates. A rise in interest rates during the term of an investor's debt security hurts the performance of stocks and bonds. Political risk. This represents the financial risk that a country's government will suddenly change its policies. Market risk. It is the day to day fluctuations in a stock's price. It is also referred to as volatility. Foreign exchange risk. Foreign exchange risk applies to all financial instruments that are in a currency other than the domestic currency. Derivatives. A derivative transaction is a bilateral contract or payment exchange agreement whose value derives from the value of an underlying asset's reference rate or index. Every derivative transaction is constructed from two simple building blocks that are fundamental to all derivatives: forward, forwards, and options. Forward based derivatives. There are three divisions of forward based derivatives. The forward contract. The simplest form of derivatives is the forward contract. It obliges one party to buy and the other to sell a specified quantity of a nominated underlying financial instrument at a specific price on a specified date in the future. Swaps. Swaps are infinitely flexible. They are a method of exchanging the underlying economic basis of a debt or asset without affecting the underlying principal obligation on the debt or asset. Swaps can be classified into the following groups: interest rate, currency, commodity, equity. Future contracts. A basic future contract is very similar to the forward contract in its obligation and payoff profile. Some important distinctions between futures and forwards and swaps are: the contract terms of futures are standardized. All transactions are carried out though the exchange clearing system, thus avoiding the other party risk. Options. They offer in exchange for a premium the right but not the obligation to buy or sell the underlying at the strike price during a period or on a specific date. So, the owner of the option can choose not to exercise the option and let it expire. An option is a contract which has one or other of the two key attributes: call option to buy. It is contract that gives the buyer the right but not the obligation to buy a specified number of units of commodity or a foreign currency from the seller, or option at a fixed price on or up to a specific date. Put option to sell. It is a contract that gives the buyer the right but not the obligation to sell a specified number of units of commodity or a foreign currency to a seller of option at a fixed price on or up to a specified date. American option. The holder of an American option has the right to exercise the contract at any stage during the period of the option, whereas the holder of a European option can exercise his right only at the end of the period. Money market hedge. A money market hedge involves simultaneous borrowing and lending activities in two different currencies to lock in the home currency value of a future foreign currency cash flow. The simultaneous borrowing and lending activities enable a company to create a homemade forward contract. Forward market hedge. In a forward market hedge, a company that has a long position in a foreign currency will sell the foreign currency forward, whereas a company that has a short position in a foreign currency will buy the foreign currency forward. In this manner, the company can fix the dollar value of future foreign currency cash value. Netting. Netting involves associated companies which trade with each other. The technique is simple. Group companies merely settle inter-affiliate indebtedness for the net amount owing. Gross intra-group trade receivables and payables are netted out. Matching. Matching is a mechanism whereby a company matches its foreign currency inflows with its foreign currency outflows in respect of amount and approximate timing. Receipts in a particular currency are used to make payments in that currency, thereby reducing the need for a group of companies to go through the foreign exchange markets to the unmatched portion of foreign currency cash flows. Leading and lagging. Leading means paying an obligation in advance of the due date. Lagging means delaying payment of an obligation beyond its due date. Leading and lagging are foreign exchange management tactics designed to take advantage of expected devaluations and revaluations of currencies. Price variation. Price variation involves increasing selling prices to counter the adverse effects of exchange rate change. Invoicing in foreign currency. Sellers usually wish to sell in their own currency or the currency in which they incur cost. This avoids foreign exchange exposure. For the buyer, the ideal currency is usually its own or one that is stable relative to it, or it may be a currency of which the purchaser has reserves. Asset and liability management. Asset and liability management can involve aggressive or defensive postures. In the aggressive attitude, the firm simply increases exposed cash inflows denominated in currencies expected to be strong or increases exposed cash outflows denominated in weak currencies. By contrast, the defensive approach involves matching cash inflows and outflows according to their currency of denomination, irrespective of whether they are in strong or weak currencies. Arbitrage. The simple notion in arbitrage is to purchase and sell a currency simultaneously in more than one foreign exchange markets. Arbitrage profits are the result of the difference in exchange rates at two different exchange centers and the difference due to interest yield which can be earned at different exchanges. Friends, if you have any query pertaining to subject, please write me in comment section. I request you to like and share my video to banking fraternity who are really inspired to crack CIB exam. Also, please do subscribe my channel to get notification of my new video. Thank you very much.